if that is your real name, because I can't read that non-searchable font. And you know what? Just out of tradition, just because we're gonna see who's racing in. Chocolate Milk, Betty Bop, Jolene, Irish Proud. You happen to be the first individuals in the stream today. The first ones in the stream today. So congratulations. You were the first. You wanted the news. You were like, I cannot wait to find out about all the things that are happening, changing, and trending here in the live community, including but not limited to talking about new top badges potentially, going over IRL Expo, talking about those tickets, talking a little bit of reality show. Maybe got to clean the screen off. Got to make sure that you keep your microfiber cloth handy. Don't scratch your camera lenses. That's a bonus tip of the week. It's not even the intended tip of the week. My name's Chris. It's an honor and privilege to get to do this with you every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this week, I'm going to break you off with a tip of the week. And this is a great one, in my opinion. Why? Not because I picked and wrote it, because I stand by it. Your tip of the week this week is it in service of the goal? Now, what does that mean? Why do I say your tip of the week is it in service of the goal? So that's really more of a question than a tip, but I'll give you the full context. Before you react or before you pivot your content, ask yourself, is this actually moving me closer to what I want? Every stream, battle, general decision that you make either builds towards your long-term goals or distracts from them. So ask yourself, is this in service of the goal? When you're planning streamer auctions or favoriting certain people, when you are making certain comments or having conversations in your stream, ask yourself, is this in service of your goal? Those are important things to consider. Next thing, your rumor bust. I heard a rumor that some IRL Expo tickets were on sale, that they were selling. That's true. That is very true. IRL Expo season is in full effect. It is that time of the year where we let you know to not sleep on getting your tickets, because once these ones sell out, they have sold out. There will not be tickets available at doors, and we're going to touch on that again later in this episode. But for now, let us know in the comments if you've already got your ticket. I'll give you a bonus rumor bust that later this year, there may or may not be some IRL Expo badges next to ticket holder names. That's true. That is true. I gave you 2 tips of the week this week and 2 rumor busts. I don't even know if me and Scott are going to get those. You're getting the extra information today. Shout out tag. Diamond contests. I'm excited to talk about this. We are running another tiered contest for March Madness. What is going on with that? Well, if you're a new streamer and you're saying, hey, I would love to try and make a run for a contest, but I don't quite have the momentum behind me to take down a weekend contest. Maybe I can place in top 50 if I had a stretch. Well, we've got a contest type for you. It's called a tiered contest. And the way they work is you only compete against people of similar streaming badge rank. So in this case, we have our streamer tier as a gold. We can see that highlight right there. You could be bronze, silver, gold, ruby, diamond. You could be sapphire or emerald. Those are some of the ranks. We have diamond. The great thing is that you only have to compete against people within the same tier as you. It gives you a chance to stand out in the community. I personally go through and favorite the top 10 people of each tier, because that tells me these are people to watch. These are people who are on the come up, who have the next wave of potential in our community. Because I don't know if you notice, every day, tens of thousands of people are joining this community. And out of that, some of them will become the next stars. So I want to be privy. I want to know who's on the rise. And you can find out who's on the rise too by paying attention to who's placing in these tiered contests. So be sure to check it out. Shout out to the big leagues, but also shout out to our bronze streamers. Shout out to our silver and gold. We know that you're making moves too. New gifts. If you want to support one of your favorites, or you want to support a newbie in this stream, maybe you just feel like blessing someone up with a gift. We got the new winter hat gift. The steampunk crown, which I really do like. The crane game and the ski lift castle. My pick this week is most certainly the crane game. The crane game is fun. Who doesn't like a little, the claw? That was an opportunity. We might be able to do something about that. But you get cool little plushies out of it. Now, do you get to keep them in your hearts? Yeah. And you get to keep them in the form of diamonds. So go ahead and check it out. Drop a crane gift on your favorite person, or maybe your second favorite, or third, or just anybody. Those are your new gifts. In terms of contests, last week we held a special one. It was our second chance contest for our first ever reality show. In case you've been out of the loop, on December 19th of 2025, we announced that we are venturing into the world of entertainment. We're taking another step further. And to help in that journey, we are hosting and have created our first ever reality show. There'll be 2 film dates. And the reason there are 2 is because the first contest and the reception of it was so successful that we were able to go to leadership and go to the production team and say, hey, can we get that extra day on the books? So there will not be another audition contest. There may be more seasons where we have audition contests, but for now, for this first run, auditions are closed. And we are excited to have our cast. We'll be revealing in the very near future the final agenda of who will be appearing on what episode. Because something to know is that just because someone placed in the first weekend or just because someone placed in the second weekend doesn't mean they will be assigned to that specific episode. We took liberties to craft special groups so that we can get the best character profiles and get the best storytelling elements by assembling our community together in unique and exciting ways. So we're going to look forward to announcing who your cast will be for each episode in the very near future. We're about 2 weeks away from filming. We're full swing with the production company. We're getting set build. I've been seeing designs and props, and oh man, it's so exciting. It's a super cool time in our app's history, and you're part of it. You were part of helping to build, and you are part of helping to build what our community is shaping up to be, and we're so proud of it. So thank you for being here and being part. And talking about what our community is shaping up to be and what it is, IRL Expo is here. It's going on in Vegas of 2026. The Sahara is where you can check it out. It's on the Las Vegas Strip, the Blanca Tower. If you have not got your tickets, do not sleep on getting them. Ticket quantities are limited, and we're already about a little over a third of all tickets being sold out. That was in 1 week of sales. We've got months until the event, but it is definitely going to sell out way quicker than that. So please, 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 if you want to go to IRL Expo, visit irlexpo.com. There's 3 ticket tiers, a package that is tailored to your IRL Expo needs. Now, we are encouraging that you go for that top tier ticket because it does come with the most programming, the most exclusive offerings, including exclusive items that you will receive, as well as the opportunity to walk in the fashion show, see a secret screening of behind the scenes content from the reality show, and so much more. So if you have the ability, please take a look at that top tier ticket. It is a really great value. And also stay at the Sahara, use our room block. We work to get a great rate, and being right there at the convention site gives you the flexibility to go change if you need to, take a little minty B if you need to in your room, because we know there's a lot of people around. Sometimes it's a lot of situations, and sometimes need a little break. So staying right there at the hotel gives you that flexibility over your trip and your stay. Again, 3 ticket tiers are available, and I have to emphasize this each and every week. Tickets will not be available at doors. So in the past, when it was Live Fest, that's so 2005, that's so 2004, that's so 2003, at IRL Expo, because of what we're doing and the scale that we're doing it at, we have to have our items and fulfillments determined ahead of time. For that reason, we are not able to do tickets at doors. So if you want to go to IRL Expo, please make sure that you are getting your ticket ahead of time. You will not have a chance in person at doors. And again, that website is irlexpo.com. So this has been a fun rundown so far. In case you're just now joining, my name's Chris. This is a show that happens Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the spot where you can find out all the things that are happening, changing, and trending. And something, third time Rundown song. Can only make up so many songs in one rundown. Okay. This is a very serious show. It's a very serious environment. This is a serious place, okay? Look at my face. My name's Chris. Welcome to the show. It's the third time. This is a show called The Rundown. It's a place where you can go to find out all the things that are happening, changing, and trending here in the live community, including but not limited to getting me to do a little dance. A little shoulder shrug. Sometimes, because you got to dance. A great philosopher once said, sometimes the hater's going to hate. But you got to shake it off. I butchered that. Point being is that if you're just now joining, we already talked about IRL Expo and the different ticket tiers that you need to be aware of, because if these tickets go, they're gone. You don't want to miss out, because this is the one time a year event where we come together from all corners of the planet for the sake of one thing, and that's this live community, this place that we love and we celebrate each and every day together. And here on Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we talk about all the things that are happening, changing, and trending, including but not limited to contest results, going over tips and tricks, rumor busts. And as a streamer, you have to not blend into the batch. It's important that you stand out. You can't just be any Joe or Jane Doe, but you can be a Jane 2.0. Jane 2.0. Congratulations on being the newest top badge announcement. Congratulations, Jane. If you would be so kind to request the box, but specifically the 2.0 version, you got to request it. Joining us and welcoming her to the show is your newest top badge, the one and only, as we're gearing up. Give me the drum roll. We're drum rolling. I'll even do the intro again, but I'll slow roll it. Jane, I see you're here. If I can get you to please request the box, do it on your own time, because you can be in a Joe. You can't be any Joe or Jane, but you can be a Jane 2.0. And one more time, I do see it in the building right now. If you'd be so kind to please request the box, Miss Jane 2.0, your newest top badge. And while we're waiting for her to do that, I will remind you that this weekend's contest is a tiered contest, meaning that anyone who participates in this contest will be competing against people of a similar streaming rank. So you can see here that we are a gold tier rank, but as a streamer of bronze, you will compete against other bronze streamers. As a Ruby streamer, you would stream against other Ruby streamers in terms of placement of the contest. So please, if you have, go ahead and make that run, because it could be you who places in that streamer tier. And I do see right now that we've got a request. It's coming through. And Jane 2.0, if we have to roll this to next week, I promise you, I'll be here to do all the same enthusiastic introductions, and you will have your top badge. So Jane, if you are unable to get in the box today, I do see you there. Let's make sure that that request is coming through. Because two, we got to make sure that our conversation is streamlined. I have to make sure that that happens. And number two, I can go back to our tip of the week, which was, is it in service of the goal? And the goal right now is our conversation with Jane, who happens to be in the box. Please welcome to the show,
Okay.
Miss Jane 2.0. Hello, Miss Jane.
Hey, how's it going, Chris?
You know.
Tag's just glitching up on me right now. Lord.
No, we're currently doing an update to the video server, and I think there may be some more happening with the update. So, in case and in the event that our conversation is interrupted, have no worries. We will be able to hold this conversation again. But you can hear me just fine, yeah?
I can hear you just fine.
Excellent. And I look as swift as ever. All right, good. All right. How about you, Jane? How are you feeling right now? What's this moment like for you?
Right now, I'm excited. I'm excited. You don't know how long it's been. It's been almost 5.5 years, almost 6. So I'm happy. I can't lie. I'm excited.
Well,
It's been lit. I'm gonna be honest. It's been lit.
we are most certainly excited for you because you did mention 5 years is an extremely long time, and it's just such a persistence to be that consistent for so long. What kept you so consistent? What is it about this community that you said, hey, I want to commit, I want to be involved?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chris. Like throughout my entire time, I wasn't the most consistent, right? That's probably one of the reasons why I'm just now getting here today, to be completely transparent. I was streaming on and off. I love streaming here because we get the chance to truly build a solid community, and it's the gifts for me. I'm gonna be honest. I love the gifts. I love having fun with my friends. I love turning up with the game. One thing for sure that keeps me coming back is my support. For sure.
Yeah, that consistency. You said that you weren't the most consistent, and that may have delayed the process. What got you back in the ring? What made you say, you know what, even though I've taken some breaks, I need to be doing this?
To be honest, Chris, when I would come on tag and I would look at that leaderboard and I would see myself stuck, see myself not moving, see myself not going, and I would utilize the community as motivation. I would utilize, everybody that's going hard as motivation for me.
We love to hear it. And we also love to hear these gifts. If you'd be so kind, send like love bears or something right now. Because we're talking with Jane 2.0. She's in the box. And, or I guess if you want to send a big old Goldie, you can do that too. That's a lot of noise. Jane, there's a lot of people who help support you to get you to this moment. Is there anyone specific, not specific, that you'd like to get into?
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and put it out there on the floor. I have a few people, actually. I have a few people. Like I said, it's been a long time journey. I'm gonna go ahead and start off by naming all of Jane. Oh my God. All of Jane Roxanne support. From when I originally started, I don't want to not include them in this journey. We got Memphis, Diamond, Sweet, Boss Up J, Liddy, Neff, A Broke Bum, Kiki, Kitten, Quail, Bree, Trend. But for sure, we got a lot in with my new support since I came back, right? This 2.0 journey, it has been a movie. Of course, my amazing #1 again, okay? Sexy Dog Breeder, Just Jazz, Shelly, Paris, Creamer, Deja, Aquarian, Cupid, Nika, B. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the entire Jane gang that's been supporting me along this journey. If I didn't shout you out right now, that's okay. Tag is just not on my side right now, but I will be live. Y'all can turn up in the stream.
But you know what, Jane? I think this really speaks to the spirit of who you are, is that in spite of whatever gets thrown at you, you do show up. You're making things happen. Just like we are right now. We're making it happen.
Yeah, we're making it happen. We're making it happen.
And also, I want to point out, too, behind you, you may think those are dragon scales, which you'd be close because I think it takes a couple dragons to earn all that. But those are actually hearts with names. So do you want to speak to what your community looks like and what your experience has been with getting to know people here?
Well, for sure. One thing, when I go back to my community, each person that got a heart behind the tree is just AK. And it's not easy for everybody to get AK. And then as well, it's not easy for everybody to throw dragons, goldens. So whatever someone supports that week, I'll go ahead and let them shine all month. Because I feel like everybody should be recognized here. And then as well, I do giveaways at the end of the month to all my support. So one thing for sure, everybody that comes into my stream, we all get to have fun, live life, and as well get as many hearts as you want because they are unlimited. You can get as many as you like.
I did it. So Jane, one more time, thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. This is the beautiful thing about live, is that you know what? You run through it, you do it how you need to, and it takes it takes that ability to be adaptable, to be fluid with what is going on. And so, Jane, before you go, is there anything else that you'd like the community to know about you before we say goodbye for now?
I want y'all to know it was not easy getting here. It didn't happen overnight. If you are someone that wants to go for your top badge, you've been here for a long time, it's easy to give up, but don't give up. Keep applying, keep trying. If you got to rebrand and rebuild, do that, and you're going to get the goals you're looking for. But before I leave, though, shout out to Joe as the admin that I definitely got the chance to work with to help me along this journey. I didn't get it by myself. And shout out to my entire team. Shout out to the Jane gang. I can't believe we got our top badge.
You most certainly did. And Jane, this is Jane 2.0, new and improved with the badge. Congratulations on getting it. We look forward to. Are we gonna see you at IRL Expo?
I am. I'm going to the IRL Expo. I'll be getting my ticket today. I wanted to get a top badge ticket, so I'll be getting my ticket today. And then as well, for anybody that never got the chance to see me stream before, I stream between 2 a.m. and 7 a.m. in the morning. You can always pull up on me. Early bird gets the worm. All right.
Love it. Well, Jane, congratulations. If you'd be so kind. Normally I do sometimes hit the X button. Thank you. Welcome to The Rundown. This is your weekly app update and announcement show where we go over all the things that are happening, changing, trending. We were just joined in the box with Jane 2.0, your newest top badge. What a great attitude, just awesome outlook on streaming, that consistency, and proof that whether you've been doing this for 6 months, a year, 5 years, doesn't matter how old your account is. What it matters is about how you show up, your consistency, your dedication to the community, and the example that you set. So congratulations again to Ms. Jane 2.0. I do want to highlight too, in case you missed anything today on The Rundown, which happens Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that this weekend's contest is a tiered contest. You can see here, we've got that little gold. That's because we are a gold rank streamer. If you happen to be bronze, silver, gold, etc., you in this weekend's contest will compete only against people of the similar badge tier. We do this because we want more access. We want people to be able to place who otherwise may have difficulty. We know that new streamers are not on the same footing as people who've been around for years, but we want to provide opportunity to everyone. So please, if you haven't made a run for a contest because you're like, I don't think I can get that top 50. That's all for all the big hitters. This is your weekend. So congratulations to anyone in advance who chooses to take a risk and put themselves out there to make a run in the contest. Congratulations to Jane 2.0 on being the newest top badge this week. Last week, Chef Naya got her top badge. If you have not got your ticket to IRL Expo, be like Jane 2.0. Get yours if you haven't, because these will sell out, and when they do, that's it. There will not be more tickets at doors. So if they're gone, they're gone. Don't miss out, please. Until next Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my name's Chris. Please stream with respect and much love to you. We look forward to seeing you next time. Until then,